Hello traders and welcome back to the Market Crux. Today I am going to cover one of my old strategy in this video. I call it 303 daily scalping strategy. Uh, this is a beautiful aspect which I discovered during 2017, and since that I have been using this strategy many a times for my own trades, and there is a detailed documentation also available about this strategy on my Telegram channel. So you can find the description into Telegram channel and just go to the Telegram channel and search 303 scalping. You will find a detailed PDF document about this strategy. I shared this back in 2017 on my Telegram channel. So it's an old one, but then it still works beautifully well. And there are certain aspects about this scalping strategy which I use. I'll be covering those in today's video. So without wasting time, let's go ahead. Before I go into the details of this entire strategy, I would request all of you to please share and subscribe the channel. Share the link with all your known persons so that everyone can get benefited out of this strategy. There will be a free scanner as well, so you can use this scanner to identify which stocks you should be doing the scalping on. So let's go into the details. There are few prerequisites to execute this strategy. I will quickly cover those prerequisites. So you need a super fast system to trade, and you need to be really quick in placing the orders. So just make sure that you are having a good practice of your how to operate your trading terminal basically. Then this strategy also follows the bank nifty trend, so you should be aware of what is the bank nifty trend at a certain point. Okay, so during the day we will be having this scalping to be done at the time of closure of the session basically. So if you see over here, this is basically at 3 p.m. we will be starting our analysis. About 3 p.m. 3 minutes we will be entering into our trade, and it will be just about 15 minutes trade every day. So anybody who is a part-time trader who is having their own some other ventures can also trade on this strategy. So just make sure that follow the nifty trend, and prefer to trade in nifty 50 scripts. Although you can always look for expanding your search in the scanner, and you can go for say nifty 100 stocks or nifty 500 stocks as well. The idea is basically to make sure that we have enough liquidity so that there is no problem in trade execution. So I prefer personally to use nifty 50 scripts for this strategy. You can explore and expand the search for some more scripts at any given point of time. And you need to essentially exit the trade by 3:18 p.m. Only exception for this trade is that you will be in profit. If you are in profit, you just need to kind of trail your profits and trailing your stop loss, then you can stay longer. Since this strategy we will be using from 3 after 3 p.m., so it is highly recommended not to use the MIS orders or intraday orders, because it may be your possibly your broker might square off your orders automatically after 3:15. So we need to be little careful. Always try to use the carry forward orders basically, not an intraday order. And essentially your trade window is from 3 p.m., 3 o'clock and 3 p.m. And then by 18 minutes of after 3 p.m. we will be finishing of our trade, and you must exit by manual execution of your trade, because it is going to be a carry forward trade. So make sure that you are not missing out exiting from the trade, otherwise it will be trade will continue for the next day. You need to be absolutely mechanical in cutting the losses, because if you carry the losing trade beyond 318, it is very unlikely that your trade will turn into a green trade basically. So you need to be very mechanical about exiting your trade. Whatever happens by 3:18 p.m. we will be exiting. So these are the basic rules for this strategy, and the overall strategy is very simple, and I am a firm believer of, if something uh, even a 5 grader cannot execute, then it's a too complex strategy. So this is going to be really simple strategy. Rule number 1 is that we need to make sure that we are tracking the nifty movement from 2:45 to 3 p.m. every day. So you should be not necessarily sitting live into the market during this phase, but you should be able to look at the chart and identify that what was the core trend between 2:45 to 3 p.m. The idea behind this strategy is that after 3 p.m. usually market takes a certain direction. Either it is going upwards or it is going downwards, and generally the market won't change its direction after 3 p.m. So whatever is supposed to happen is already happened, and then the market tend to continue into the same direction which was there before 3 p.m. So that is the idea, and after identifying the trend on Nifty, what we are going to do is basically we'll be checking that okay, which stock is performing good between 3 p.m. to 3:00. So within these 3 minutes after 3 p.m., where this action is happening, basically where we can take a quick entry and make some quick profit basically. So if you identify that okay, Nifty is in uptrend, there is this scanner available. Businessstandard.com is the website, and it's absolutely freely available. So at 3 o'clock and 3 minutes, you will be running the scanner. If the Nifty is bullish, this is the scanner link. I'll be providing this link into the description box below this video as well, so you can directly use it from there. So after 3 minutes passed at 3 p.m., you will be running the scanner. If the Nifty is bullish, you will be running this bullish scanner. If the Nifty is bearish, you will be running this bearish scanner over here. And then we will identify which stocks are coming on our scanner. So let's just quickly jump into the scanner now. So this is how it looks like. So currently, if you see, I have been using it from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. because it's a hourly gainers and losers scanner. If you run it at after 3 minutes of 3 p.m., it will be giving you only stocks which have performed really well, like gainers, top gainers, for those 3 minutes only. Okay, so you'll be finding 1, 2, or 3 stocks max, not like this many. And here you can select if you want to just choose between Nifty 50 or Nifty 100 or Nifty 500, whatever you want to select from in terms of segments as well. It is available over here. I prefer either Nifty 50 or Nifty 100. That's it. Okay, so this is the bullish scanner, and if you see over here, there are certain stocks listed, and this is the bearish scanner, and then there are some stocks which exhibited bearish move after 3 p.m. basically. So these are the stocks. Now let's quickly jump into the Nifty and let's see what happened on yesterday, on Friday basically, that what happened on Nifty around 3 p.m. So this is the Nifty chart at around 3 p.m. And if you see, this is basically, I have just plotted one indicator over here, which is a 200 period exponential moving average, nothing else. And thumb rule is basically if the market is trading above this 200 period, and the time frame for this chart is 1 minute. It is going to be always 1 minute on which we will be doing the scalping. So 1 minute time frame, 200 period exponential moving average. If the market is above the 200 EMA, my first impression is that we are in a bullish market basically. So I should be looking for buying entries. So if you see, this is the 3 p.m. candle, and around 3:03 you will be looking at over here. So a clear up move has been given by market before this, and now it's kind of just retraced, consolidating, and still above 200 period moving average. So I will be looking for buy entries on certain stocks coming back. And if you see over here, this is the bullish scanner. So on Friday, I would only be going for buying entries, not for selling entries, because Nifty looks slightly bullish at that point of time. Some days you will find very clear trend going upwards or going downwards. All right. So now what we are going to do is basically we got Vedanta and we got DLF. These two stocks are coming on top. At that point of time, it may be a possibility that Grasim might be coming on top in the live market, or maybe Hindalco. So we can choose any of these. And once we select the stock, now come back and carefully listen what rules we need to follow. So I am selecting Vedanta, and let's just see what Vedanta was doing at that point of time. So this is your 303 candle over here. Let me mark it quickly. Okay, so this is your 303 candle. And if you see the trend, it's clearly a bullish trend. It's clearly a bullish trend. What we have to do is basically we just need to follow basic price action. Trend is bullish. I need to look for an buy entry. I need to look for an buy entry where the stock is exhibiting some sort of support, as well as I can find a proper stop loss for my trade. So if you see over here clearly, this is the zone which has exhibited some sort of resistance over here. It fell down, then went up, and then now this is kind of treating it as a support. And this is your 303 candle over here. Let's just wait basically. Let's just see if this retracement kind of sustain or not. So if you see over here, we got a clear doji on the next minute, and this is a clear bullish candle on 305. So this is my entry candle. Okay, so not necessarily it like 303 itself you will be jumping into the trade. Your trade must be always a little bit analyzed. So basic price action, nothing else. So with this clear bullish trend and this clear bullish candle, I would prefer to take a long entry over here, just at kind of closing on this candle with a stop loss just below this doji. Now remember this thing, we are working on 1 minute time frame, so we will never be giving a big stop loss, like not below this 200 period moving average. If that happens, then our risk to reward ratio will be completely skewed. And the first thing which I'll be looking for, about 0.5% move on the stock price. So this is 270 rupees stock. So about 1 rupees 35 paisa is what I will be looking for. Okay, and if I get that much, I'll be fine. I'll be de-risking my trade, either booking partial profit or book full and just quit the trade. Or else we will be just trailing the stop loss till the market closes. If it's like exhibiting proper bullish move, like in this case. So if you see what has happened, it has given about 2.5 risk to reward ratio on this particular trade. And how many points we are talking about on a 270 rupees stock? This gave about 2 rupees over here. For a scalp, this is a tremendous return with a proper risk to reward ratio. And this well-defined trade could have been executed on Friday. Let's look for one more example. The second one was DLF. Okay, so even for DLF, if you see clearly above the 200 period moving average, clearly exhibiting the uptrend, you see higher highs, higher lows are being formed over here. And let's just check where is my 303 candle. So this is my 303 candle, okay, the very small one, this one. All right, so even here, if you start your analysis at 303 and if you want to take a trade, again, very, very clearly, just on the chart, you can see that this is the zone. A clear resistance, broken, then came down, then broken again, and now it's being like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. It's actually respecting this level. Such a beautiful small stop loss trade. So where I'll be entering into this trade, I'll be entering just above this over here. This is the consolidation area. I'll be entering on this particular candle, which is again 305 candle with a very small stop loss over here. If you see this trade also, this in fact in the last minute went up till 304. So this was a huge 1:6 risk to reward ratio. If we don't really want to wait till this point, as I mentioned that 318 is something where you should be looking for an exit unless you are trailing. So in this case also, if you see this stock is of around 300 rupees. So we'll be looking for 1.5 rupees move only. So this is my entry point. From here, did it give 1.5 rupees? It actually gave about 2.5 rupees on this particular candle itself. And if you consider this much only, still it is 1:3 risk to reward ratio. So well defined, properly analyzed trade where you will get proper entry, stop loss and a target which you can capture basically within next 10 to 15 minutes. So this is all about this strategy. No complications. Absolutely simple and fairly easy to execute strategy. Even a part-time trader can do this. So this is what I have for this video. If you like the video, please like it, and then please share the video, subscribe the channel, press the bell icon so that you will get notification on all new videos. Thanks, till next video. Stay tuned, keep watching. Thank you all.